Hi, I'm Jessie, your intuitive mentor and coach, and welcome to this brand new series designed to help you find more soul alignment and get a greater sense of fulfillment in your life that seems to evade too many of us. I have spent thousands of hours understanding the energetic laws of the universe and refining my physical and energetic tools to help myself and my clients get more happiness, joy, and fulfillment. So, what the hell is soul alignment, huh? That's what I said when I first started this work as well. I thought I was out here trying my best, pursuing my passions in earnest, living life with a sense of kindness and curiosity. But could I truly say that I felt fulfilled? Not a chance. And to understand how to reach or even start to pursue a greater sense of true soul fulfillment and alignment, we have to first understand that everyone in this universe, including you, has been uniquely, energetically, and physically made with a specific set of particular skills, passions, qualities, and abilities, and a particular lessons or obstacles that are designed to help you fulfill a particular soul path or soul purpose. For example, some people have the exact physical and mental makeup to be a professional swimmer. Some people might have the mental drive and ambition, but they don't have the physical makeup. And so they're simply not meant to be good at that sport. And it isn't therefore aligned with your soul purpose and would be a waste of your other great potentials if you were to pursue that path. Other people have Olympic level communication skills, or you might be a master problem solver, have world-class artistic design abilities. Everyone has a specific combination of skills and qualities that are perfectly aligned and point you towards your soul path. The trick is finding out what your soul path is. And to make it even trickier, we often get pulled off our soul path by influences from family, teachers, friends, careers that society might deem more important than the one that you should be on, or we pursue things out of an ego want for things like recognition or value or trying to prove that you are enough. When we are off our soul paths, it is more difficult to reach that true sense of fulfillment or reward that we so desperately crave and that we deserve. And we wind up with this sense of lack or unfulfillment. Most people will put this down to something tangible that's missing in their lives, having a sense of lacking something tangible. So we set goals based on that tangible outcome, like I want to make X amount of money, or I want a romantic partner, I want to lose weight. And we get trapped in this pattern of I'll be happy when, or if I can just get X, Y, Z, then life will be easier. And I can start to focus on my passions, my hobbies, my loves. And whilst it is good to set goals, I often see two kinds of complications with setting goals based on these external, tangible outcomes. That it's actually not helping us. And instead, it continues to keep us trapped in this vibe of low feeling frequency of unfulfillment. Because there are times in your life when you will get the thing, you will get the money, or you will achieve the body that you want, or you will manifest a partner into your life. And either it doesn't last, or it doesn't feel as sweet as we had hoped it would, because we haven't actually solved the imbalance that's internally within us that made us crave or want that thing in the first place. The tangible outcome doesn't actually solve that imbalance within you that is driving the want for the thing. So we have to be able to reframe your tangible goals and ask yourself, what is the emotional state or that feeling of lack underneath the thing that you think that you want. Because it isn't actually about the thing, it's about the inner lack that you think will be solved by the thing. We need to dig into underneath the money or underneath the body or underneath the partner to find out what you actually want. For example, if the goal is an extra $10,000, what does that goal, what would that $10,000 help you achieve? Is it a greater sense of security? Is it freedom? Is it flexibility? Is it status? What do you think having that $10,000 will help you feel? That's where we can drill down to what the lack is that we're actually trying to solve. Because if you are anything like me, when you creep towards actually achieving the goal, you get the job offer, you get the date, you get an unexpected influx of cash, then the first thing you do is set your sights on a new goal. You move the goalposts back. The light at the end of the tunnel creeps further away. And instead of celebrating our reward, we get trapped again in this cycle of I'll be happy when, rather than embodying and being proud and celebrating that goal, that achievement. We set our sights onto the next thing. And trust me when I say energetically, the small wins are equally as important as the big wins. And if we don't celebrate them, that's when we get stuck in that loop of lack of fulfillment. So my challenge to you before you move on to the next video is to find something within your last 24 hours, something small that you did well that you can celebrate. And don't overthink it. It could be, did you drive home perfectly today? Did you get out of bed at exactly the time that you said you would? Did you have a nice conversation? Did you make a yummy dinner? Anything, find something that you did well and celebrate that for yourself to start getting in that pattern of celebrating things in our everyday lives. Secondly, I challenge you to be open and honest with yourself about what is truly underneath the things that you think that you currently are lacking in your life. That's where the powerful work begins towards achieving that alignment and that fulfillment.